Okay, folks, another response to the Unbiblical Unitarian podcast. His argument is the Holy Spirit is a gender neuter thing and not a person. Let's get into the video today.
Did you know that the Holy Spirit is mistranslated in most versions of the English Bible in order to give the false impression that the Spirit actually is a masculine figure, a he? That's not actually what the New Testament Greek says, and any freshman level Greek student could tell you that the Holy Spirit is a neuter figure, not a masculine figure, because the Holy Spirit is a neuter thing. It's not a masculine person. And so we need to be much more careful about these English translations that are giving the false impression that the Holy Spirit actually is a conscious third person of a post-biblical Trinity.
The word pneuma, translated as spirit, is the Greek equivalent of the Hebrew word ruach, which means spirit, wind, or breath. In Hebrew, there's no neuter nouns. Nouns are either male or female, while in Greek, the neuter exists as a third category. When ruach gets translated because of the Greek language structure, it is categorized into the neuter category. Unitarians use the Greek language neuter category to formulate their anti-Trinitarian theology that pneuma or spirit is a thing rather than a person. In the Hebrew Bible, the word ruach is a feminine noun with grammatical linguistic characteristics. It is not a declaration that the Holy Spirit is feminine. But let's for a moment use the Unitarian logic, interpretation, and word fallacy tactics with the Greek word pneuma as a neuter thing that is not masculine or personal. Jesus in John chapter 4 and verse 24 states, God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship him in spirit and truth. Based on the Unitarian interpretation, Jesus described God as a neuter thing. Would this be the correct interpretation of the text? Or is he wind or breath? In this instance, Jesus is describing God as a divine, immaterial, personal being and not a neuter thing. Unitarians, by their own logic, contradict their own interpretation of the Bible.